The Qing Dynasty, 1644–1912, was the last imperial dynasty of China, ruling for nearly 270 years. It was founded by the Manchu people, an ethnic minority from the northeastern region of China, and became one of the most powerful and influential dynasties in Chinese history. However, despite its long reign, the dynasty eventually fell due to internal corruption, economic struggles, and external pressures from foreign powers. Rise of the Qing Dynasty. The Qing Dynasty emerged from the Jurchen tribes, who later became known as the Manchu. Led by Nurhaci and later his son, Hong Taiji, the Manchu gradually expanded their influence in China. In 1644, the Ming Dynasty collapsed due to internal rebellions and economic decline. A Ming general, Wu Sangui, allowed the Manchu army to enter the Great Wall at Shanhaiguan Pass in order to suppress a peasant uprising led by Li Zicheng. The Manchu seized the opportunity, took control of Beijing, and established the Qing dynasty. Under the Qing, China expanded its territory, strengthened its administrative system, and saw a period of cultural prosperity. The dynasty promoted Confucian principles and maintained many Ming traditions while integrating their own Manchu customs. Great leaders of the Qing dynasty. Kangxi Emperor, 1661–1722. The Kangxi Emperor is often regarded as one of China's greatest rulers. He reigned for 61 years and brought stability, economic growth, and territorial expansion. He successfully consolidated power, defeated the revolt of the three feudatories, and signed the Treaty of Nerchinsk with Russia to settle border disputes. Yongzheng Emperor, 1722–1735. The Yongzheng Emperor was a strong and reform-minded ruler. He focused on centralizing power, improving taxation, and curbing corruption. His short reign was marked by effective governance and efforts to strengthen imperial authority. Qianlong Emperor, 1735–1796. Under the Qianlong Emperor, China reached its peak in terms of territory and cultural achievements. However, in his later years, corruption increased, and economic problems arose. His reign marked the beginning of the dynasty's slow decline. Empress Dowager Cixi, 1861–1908. Though not an official emperor, Empress Dowager Cixi was one of the most powerful figures in the late Qing period. She controlled the empire for nearly half a century, often ruling through puppet emperors. While she modernized some aspects of China, such as military and industry, her resistance to political reform contributed to the dynasty's downfall. Military accomplishments. Conquest of Taiwan, 1683. The Kangxi Emperor defeated the Ming loyalist kingdom of Tungning in Taiwan, bringing the island under Qing control. This victory solidified Qing dominance over coastal regions and strengthened maritime defenses. Zheng'er campaigns, 1696–1759. The Qing waged a series of campaigns against the Zheng'er Khanate in Central Asia, eventually annexing Xinjiang. This marked one of the most significant territorial expansions in Qing history and secured China's western frontier. Expansion into Central Asia. The Qing exerted control over Tibet and Mongolia, ensuring stability in the northern and western regions. The establishment of the Grand Council helped in governing these new territories efficiently. Suppression of the White Lotus Rebellion, 1796–1804. This large-scale uprising against Qing rule was effectively crushed, though it exposed internal weaknesses within the administration and the military. Military losses and decline. First Opium War, 1839–1842. The Qing fought against Britain due to disputes over opium trade. The defeat resulted in the Treaty of Nanjing, which ceded Hong Kong to Britain and opened several Chinese ports to foreign control. Second Opium War, 1856–1860. A joint British-French invasion further weakened China, leading to more humiliating treaties and loss of territory. The Qing court was forced to grant foreign powers more privileges, deepening internal unrest. Taiping Rebellion, 1850–1864. A massive civil war led by Hong Xiuquan, who claimed to be the brother of Jesus, resulted in millions of deaths and severely weakened the Qing government. This was one of the deadliest conflicts in world history, further straining the dynasty's military and economic resources. Sino-French War, 1884 to 1885. A conflict over Vietnam's control led to Qing defeat, resulting in the loss of Vietnam as a vassal state, which was then colonized by France. Sino-Japanese War, 1894 to 1895. China lost to Japan, leading to the loss of Taiwan and Korea's independence from Chinese influence. This war exposed the Qing's military weakness compared to a rapidly modernizing Japan. Boxer Rebellion, 1899 to 1901. The nationalist uprising against foreign influence was crushed by an alliance of Western powers and Japan, forcing China to pay heavy reparations. The destruction of Beijing and foreign occupation further humiliated the Qing government. The fall of the Qing Dynasty. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Qing dynasty was in decline. Corruption, internal uprisings, and defeats in wars had weakened its power. The rise of nationalism and the influence of Western ideas also led to growing dissatisfaction among the people. In 1911, the Xinhai Revolution, led by Sun Yat-sen and other revolutionaries, resulted in the abdication of the last emperor, Puyi, in 1912. This marked the end of imperial China and the beginning of the Republic of China. The Qing dynasty played a crucial role in shaping China's history, achieving significant territorial expansion and cultural advancements. However, its inability to modernize, internal corruption, and external pressures ultimately led to its downfall. The legacy of the Qing continues to influence China, as the struggles and transformations of this period set the stage for modern Chinese history. Thanks for hanging out. Join the community by subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you know when I upload next.